If I told you that in the next exact 7 minutes and 7 seconds something extraordinary is going to happen, would you believe it? Because signs will begin to appear, invisible gates will open, and spiritual portals will be unlocked toward you. That which seemed locked, unattainable, the money that always seemed to slip through your fingers. All of this can materialize before your eyes in a sudden, almost magical way. It may seem like madness, but it isn't. This is spiritual. The question is, will you believe? Or will you continue trapped in the same cycle as always? Forget logic for a moment. Feel it. Let this mysterious and intense energy vibrate deep in your chest. This sensation growing inside you right now is a direct call from the heavens. And no, it wasn't by chance that you pressed play on this video. Nothing here is coincidence. The number 7 repeated 3 times, 777, carries a celestial weight. This number is no ordinary number. It represents fullness, totality, divinity. It's as if a secret code were being typed right now behind the scenes of the spiritual world, opening portals that have been closed for years. Do you feel it? Do you sense this different vibration in the air? Then stay with me. Don't take your eyes off. Don't skip parts. Don't lose focus, because if you remain until the very last second without distractions, you will be touched. You will receive the code. You will see miracles materializing in the form of financial blessings, in the form of new beginnings you didn't even know you needed. But attention, leaving now is like breaking the link in the chain. And those who break lose. Those who remain conquer. 7 is the number of perfection. It is the number of divine creation. God created the universe in 6 days, and on the 7th he contemplated everything and sealed the work with rest. The Bible is full of references to the number 7. Remember the walls of Jericho? They were impassable barriers, a symbol of blockage in the life of God's people. But God sees no blockages. He gives strategies. He commanded the people to march 7 times around the walls. He sent 7 priests, each with a trumpet. And when the last lap was completed, with the last blast of the 7 trumpets, those walls simply crumbled, just like that, like dust before the wind. Because where there is faith and obedience, God manifests power. And when Jesus spoke about forgiveness, he did not limit it. He said, I forgive 70 times 7. 7 are also the colors of the rainbow, symbol of the covenant between God and humanity. 7 churches are mentioned in the Apocalypse. 7 spiritual gifts flow from the Holy Spirit. Do you see how everything connects? 7 is more than a number. It is God's fingerprint on the invisible. The prophet Elijah prayed 7 times on the mountaintop until a small cloud appeared in the sky, indicating the arrival of provision. Naaman, the commander who suffered from an incurable disease, had to dip 7 times in the Jordan River to emerge completely healed. Coincidence? No. It is a spiritual pattern. 7 seals guard the final secrets. 7 lampstands illuminate the churches. 7 spirits stand before the throne of the Most High. 7 powerful archangels, all on divine mission. When you pronounce 7 3 times, you activate 777, the complete code of miracles. Now, breathe and imagine this sacred mystery being revealed to you by none other than Saint Michael the Archangel, the celestial warrior, the commander of the angelic hosts, the one who has never known defeat. People 7 is the seal of miracles, and Saint Michael is the guardian angel sent by God to protect you, ward off evil, and release what is withheld. If something is blocked in the spiritual, know that there is an ancient word used by Jesus loaded with power, Efatá, which means be opened. This word has strength. It vibrates in heaven, moves the earth, and opens portals that were locked for you. Efatá is more than an expression. It is a divine code, and today this code will be revealed directly to you here now. This is not a common prayer. It is a spiritual secret that carries the name of Saint Michael the Archangel and the mission to unblock everything that is stalled in your life. but only those who remain until the end receive the complete revelation. Before we take the first step of faith, comment here now. 777 Efatá, Saint Michael, all financial doors open for me. This is more than a comment. It is a decree. It is a key that activates the miracle. And take the opportunity to like now. Tap the like button there. If you are not yet subscribed to the Spiritual Secrets channel, subscribe now and activate the bell. This way you connect to this powerful chain that is transforming thousands of lives. And with you it will be no different. If needed, pause the video quickly. Do it and come back. Now breathe deeply, close your eyes, and prepare your heart. In this moment, there is only you, God, and the powerful presence of Saint Michael the Archangel. Inhale deeply and let your body relax. Release all the weight, all anguish, all anxiety, especially that involving your financial life. Now is not the time for doubt. It is the time for miracle. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, I invoke at this moment the majestic presence of Saint Michael the Archangel, the invincible, the unbeatable, the general of the celestial armies, he who fights the most intense battles, in the invisible, the one who goes before the children of the Most High as a living shield, as a flaming sword. Now, in this exact instant, he raises his sword of light over you, yes, over your life. And through this celestial sword, he begins to release the decrees that come directly from God's throne. These are the spiritual codes of 777 being activated in your story. And these codes are not empty words, they are living words. They are like celestial decrees that penetrate the invisible, untying everything that was bound in your financial life. O powerful Archangel Michael, in this sacred hour I present before you all those who are listening to this prayer with an open heart, all who have reached rock bottom financially, people who have already lost nights of sleep, sleepless nights trying to understand where everything went wrong, people who have cried in hiding, who have questioned their own faith, who have wanted to throw everything away. But today is different. Today, Saint Michael draws near to do what no human being can do. Today he comes to undo what was blocked, cut what was tied, illuminate what was in darkness. And with the authority that God gave him, all the bonds of scarcity are being broken now. Can you feel it? It's as if a weight is leaving your shoulders, as if a knot tightening your chest is starting to loosen. Because all spiritual bonds, all invisible chains that held back your financial growth are being cut. Saint Michael, with the sword of justice, is breaking all invisible ties that kept your prosperity in captivity. And you who are listening with faith, with trust, with living hope, you are proof that miracles still happen, because in this moment the code 777 is being released over you, and with it the power of the word Efatá, the celestial be opened. Efatá, may all the locks blocking your finances break now. May all lost, stagnant, stopped money begin to flow in a surprising way. May doors swing wide open before you. May debts be resolved, canceled, reversed. May job offers and income sources reveal themselves where there was nothing before. The impossible now bows to the heavenly decree. Imagine and visualize clearly. 7 gigantic golden doors appearing before you. One by one, they begin to open gently. Each door represents an aspect of divine provision. And as they open, an intense and warm light passes through each and envelops you completely. Do you feel this light? It enters your mind, passes over your shoulders, descends through your chest, arms, legs, until it reaches your feet. This light carries the energy of the heavens. It's as if God were saying, "Son, daughter, your time has come. The time of scarcity is over." Let this energy circulate freely in you. It will cleanse everything, all fear, all insecurity, all doubt about tomorrow. Saint Michael the Archangel, in this moment, commands that all invisible walls surrounding your financial life be completely destroyed. Just as the walls of Jericho fell, yours will fall now too. There will be nothing left blocking the flow of blessings. See with the eyes of faith, gigantic walls crumbling one by one. They represented misery, fear, anxiety, shame for not meeting commitments. Now they are being pulverized, and it is Saint Michael who is at the forefront. You will listen to this prayer for 7 days. This is a pact, a spiritual commitment. Do not break this chain. Return here daily for 7 consecutive days and listen to the end, because each day is a new door you cross, and at the end of this journey you will have lived something supernatural, something that cannot be explained with logic, but is proven with results. During these 7 days, miracles will begin to sprout. Doors sealed for years will open, and each time you return here, more light will be released over your life. Saint Michael the Archangel will be fighting invisible wars for you, overthrowing enemies you didn't even know you had, blocking attacks coming against your home, your mind, your finances, and the signs will come. You will feel, you will notice. And here in the comments I want you to share. Tell everything you are living, everything you are feeling. This is not just for you. It is to strengthen the faith of thousands of others who are on this same spiritual walk. Miracles are like that. We don't explain them, we live them. Breathe deeply. Keep your eyes closed. Feel Saint Michael approaching you now, touching your shoulder, speaking directly to your heart. Do not fear. I am here. I have never lost a battle. It won't be now that I will be defeated. Feel the firmness of these words. He was sent by God to care for you, to protect your path, to hold your hand and lift you in moments when everything seemed lost. He goes ahead. He straightens what is crooked. He overthrows what hinders. He breaks chains. He shatters bolts. He delivers what is yours by right. Imagine now, with eyes still closed, Saint Michael the Archangel extending his right hand toward you. In his palm, a shining golden key glowing like the sun itself. This is not a common key. It is a spiritual symbol, a key that represents everything that was locked in your life and that from this moment will be opened. He delivers this key directly to you. Take it with faith. Feel its symbolic weight in your hand. It carries celestial authority. With it, doors that seemed sealed forever will swing wide open. This key represents the definitive, represents the activated Efatá over your financial life. And wherever there is a locked door, it will be unlocked with a simple touch. This is not just a vision, it is an activation, a moment of spiritual liberation. Nothing, absolutely nothing, can prevent the blessings destined for you from reaching your hands. This key is the symbol of your liberation, of breaking with the past of scarcity, of entering a new cycle where the flow of abundance begins to run free. And with it in hand, repeat, with me aloud or just with the heart, but with all your faith. Saint Michael the Archangel, I accept the blessings that heaven has prepared for me. I now receive the financial freedom destined for me. I take possession of the promises. I believe in the spiritual codes. 777. Efatá, may all doors open in my path. In this instant, begin to visualize the blessings arriving. See opportunities emerging where there was silence before. See doors to jobs, businesses, partnerships, investments, unexpected gains. Everything coming toward you, as if heaven had signed a decree and now began dispatching the packages with your name. Feel in your chest a gentle peace, a lightness. Perhaps your eyes fill with tears, and that's okay. Perhaps you feel chills or heat in your hands or even a strong energy circulating through your body. This is confirmation. They are spiritual signs, indications that something grand is being activated now in your life. Now breathe deeply once more, and in the rhythm of your breathing, count mentally to 7. 7 times, each number carrying the weight of a promise, each number sealing a miracle. Upon reaching 7, imagine Saint Michael pronouncing Efatá 7 times over you, as if with each repetition a lock breaks, a padlock bursts, a wall crumbles. You are crossing the doors, and at the end of these 7 days, when you have repeated this complete prayer 7 times, you will have no more doubts. You will have proofs. You will have results. You will have testimonies. It may be that now you feel the environment around you change. Perhaps the air becomes denser or lighter. Perhaps you feel as if something is being pushed away from you. Curses, envy, cast spells, ancient blockages, things hidden in the spiritual world. All this is being broken. Saint Michael the Archangel is warring for you, winning battles in your name, and with each strike of his sword, he topples fortresses, undoes pacts that bound you without you even knowing. It is time for liberation. And if you are crying, do not fight it. If you feel a tightness in your chest loosening, embrace it. This is living proof of God's presence acting through your warrior angel. From now on, all evils, all negative burdens, all dense energies are being expelled. There is no more room for darkness. When Saint Michael's light comes into action, you are being purified, strengthened, renewed. And this moment is not just temporary relief. It is a new stage, a real, concrete, irreversible turnaround. Keep your eyes closed a little longer. Imagine Saint Michael approaching you, holding your hands firmly. He looks into your eyes and says, "You are not alone. God knows you by name. He sent me with a clear mission, to lift you, protect you, lead you to victory." These words echo like thunder inside your soul, and you know deep down that everything begins to change from now on. Everything begins to align, because when heaven acts, no one can stop it. This key you received today will not disappear. It is spiritually engraved in your life. Every time you want to remember this moment, close your eyes, extend your hand, and imagine it there, firm, present. And whenever you are in a moment of anguish, say aloud, 777, Efatá, I take possession of my liberation. These words become spiritual weapons, celestial decrees. They have power. They are like commands given directly to the invisible world. And now, with all your heart, with all your soul, right here in the comments. I accept Saint Michael's key, 777. Efatá, all doors open for me. This is more than a phrase, it is a decree of faith. It is you placing your spiritual signature on this pact. And remember, words are seeds, and every word launched with faith in the spiritual world returns with fruits. If needed, pause this video, write calmly, then return and close your eyes again, because it is not over yet. There is still more to be revealed. Now that you have declared with faith, written with authority, held the key to your spiritual liberation, prepare yourself, because something is happening right now behind the scenes of the invisible world. You may not yet see it with natural eyes, but the spiritual world is in motion. It is as if the gears of heaven have been activated and everything that was stopped begins to turn. Portals are being opened, financial, emotional, spiritual doors. The angels are moving. There is agitation in the heavens, and all this is being conducted by Saint Michael the Archangel, the general of the celestial hosts. Feel the ground beneath your feet vibrate, not with fear, but with reverence, as if the universe itself were responding to the Efatá decree over your life. It is a spiritual shock, an earthquake in the invisible. Because when the word Efatá is released with faith, the foundations of darkness rupture. Everything that was imprisoned begins to be released. Blocked finances, paralyzed businesses, blocked paths. Now everything begins to open. You may even feel it in the body. A shiver that climbs the spine, a tingling in the hands, a wave of heat that invades the chest. These signs are echoes of the spiritual battle being won for you. And now, with your hand over your chest, repeat silently or aloud with your heart overflowing with trust. Saint Michael the Archangel, I trust in your mission. I recognize your power. I welcome the revelation of spiritual secrets released over my life. From today, I no longer accept living imprisoned. I no longer accept scarcity, fear, or guilt. I receive the new cycle. I take possession of abundance. 7:77. Efatá. Paths open, miracles unblock, blessings are released. This declaration is vibrating now in the spiritual kingdom, and the heavens are responding. If you are feeling something different, a desire to cry, a sensation of lightness, a chest tightness being undone. Let it flow. You are not going crazy. This is real. This is spiritual. These are signs of divine presence. Saint Michael is at your side, cleansing everything that bound you, protecting your mind against doubts, renewing the hope that seemed to have died. And as he acts, you begin to see life with different eyes. You begin to realize that you were not forgotten, that there is a greater plan, a purpose being fulfilled in this moment. Be sensitive to the atmosphere. You are in a place of spiritual transition between the old and the new, between scarcity and abundance, between fear and faith. And this place demands decision. You can continue listening as if it were just another message, or you can take possession now and transform your reality based on this move from the heavens. The decision is yours, but know that heaven has arms extended. Saint Michael is on mission, and he does not return empty-handed. He returns with the blessings you are prepared to receive. And that is why you cannot stop now. Over the next 7 days, you need to return. You need to relive this experience. Each time you listen to this prayer, a new layer will be removed. A new portal will be activated. A new level of provision will be released. It is as if there were 7 stages of blessings, 7 doors, and you cross one each day. On the 7th day, something supernatural will manifest. A divine surprise, an unexpected gift, an answer. And when it happens, share, write in the comments, say what happened. Do not keep it just for yourself. Testimony strengthens faith, and your story will ignite the flame in the life of those who also need a miracle. Believe, nothing is being done by chance. This sequence of 777, this Efatá decree, everything has a purpose. They are spiritual codes. They are keys that unblock destinies. And you are being included in a celestial plan, a plan of restoration, abundance, elevation. Many who are here listening already feel it. Others will feel it in the middle of the night. Some will have prophetic dreams. Others will see answers emerge in the coming days. You are part of this. You were called for this. And the more faith you have, the more you will see. Now let us do the last act of this sacred moment. Close your eyes once more. Feel the vibration of this prayer enveloping you like a mantle. Imagine Saint Michael the Archangel now with his wings open over you. He holds a flaming sword in one hand and a golden book in the other. In this book is written your name, yes, your full name. And below it is written, liberated. Because today something changed in the spiritual world. Today a decree was registered in the heavens, and nothing and no one can erase what was sealed. With eyes closed and mind connected, imagine now that this golden book, where your name was written, is being sealed by Saint Michael with a fiery stamp. This seal cannot be broken. It represents the conclusion of a cycle of pain and the beginning of a new journey, a journey of provision, of plenty, of open paths. You are not just listening to a prayer, you are living a decree. You are walking on a road illuminated by ancient promises, but that today become reality in your life. You are being remembered. You are being seen. You are being called by name, and the one who calls is God. In this instant, all oppression that existed over your mind begins to disappear. That mental confusion, that fear of looking at the bank statement, that sensation of, it's never enough. All this is being uprooted. Saint Michael is blowing a new wind over you. It is a breath of freedom, of restart, of healing in finances, in emotions, in faith. And if you perceive this, if you feel this move, declare now with conviction, I accept this new cycle. I do not go back. I receive abundance. I take possession of my spiritual inheritance. These words are not just affirmations. They are arrows shot against the enemy, and each one hits the right target. And now the moment has come to seal what was initiated. There is a last act of spiritual obedience that you need to fulfill. It is simple, but it is powerful. Share this prayer with exactly 7 people. This is not superstition, it is multiplication. The same multiplication you are asking for your life. you will plant in the lives of others. And that is exactly why the number 7 repeats. Because 7 attracts the perfect, attracts the complete. You will share with faith. And for each person who listens to this message because of you, a blessing will be multiplied 7 times in your life. This is spiritual. It is the rule of the kingdom. The more you plant, the more you harvest. Sharing is like extending a hand to someone in the dark and lighting a light. And you will be that light. You will become an instrument, a bridge between heaven and earth. By doing this, you will be confirming before God that you trust, that you believe, that you are not here by chance. And if you felt this prayer, if something changed inside you, then this is your final act of faith in this moment. Send now. Grab the link. Send to 7 people. It can be on WhatsApp, it can be on Instagram stories, on status, but send with purpose, because this simple attitude will unblock great things and you will see with your own eyes. And if you stayed until here, until this point of the prayer, then type now in the comments, I stayed until the end. Write with firmness, because this is more than concluding a video. It is proving that you remained until the last second like a warrior, and not just heard, but absorbed. Not just listened, but lived. Few are the people who remain until the end, and it is these who will see the greatest miracles, because those who remain in the fight also remain in the harvest. And I know you will harvest. I know you will testify. I know that soon you will return here to tell what happened. Perhaps in this moment you are with your heart at peace as never before. Perhaps with eyes teary, feeling that something changed. And it did change, because this was not just another message. It was a revelation, a spiritual unblocking, a call. And you answered, you responded, you positioned yourself. And those who position themselves in the spiritual world attract real movements in the physical world. So prepare, because the next days will be different. The answers will come. The doors will open. Abundance will flow. You are no longer in the same place as before. You have leveled up. Now, with eyes closed, place your hand on your heart once more and declare with all your soul, I am protected by Saint Michael the Archangel. No battle will defeat me, no scarcity will dominate me, no evil will prevail over my life, because heaven decreed 777 Efatá be opened. Remain like this for a few moments in silence, feeling, perceiving, visualizing. Thank heaven. Thank for this prayer. Thank for the liberation, for the renewal, for the key, for the code, for the presence. And know that from now on, you no longer walk alone. In this last moment of the prayer, you are completely enveloped by a different spiritual atmosphere, as if a silent but powerful presence were surrounding you. A supernatural peace embraces you. Not that superficial peace, but the one that comes when the soul is touched by something sacred, as if heaven itself had opened a breach just for you to pass. Now you are no longer the same as before. You will carry with you the seal of Saint Michael the Archangel, the golden key, which represents your new cycle. You are not leaving this prayer just strengthened. You are leaving transformed. And with this transformation also comes a mission, to keep this flame alive. Remember, everything you felt here, you can access again whenever fear knocks on the door, whenever it seems that finances are blocked again, whenever you feel doubt, anguish, or desire to give up, return here. Listen to this prayer again, reactivate the code, reinforce the decree, because each time you listen, it will be like diving again into the presence of the Archangel. Each repetition, a reinforcement. Each repetition, a new wall being torn down. And never underestimate the power of spiritual constancy. 7 days, 7 laps, 7 decrees, 7 doors, and with each one a new level of provision, protection, and revelation will be released. You who stayed until here know that you are no longer alone. Know that something moved inside you. So now firm yourself in this faith. Walk with this authority and declare every day upon waking, today I walk with the protection of Saint Michael. Today I walk under the decree of 777. Today I declare, Efatá, may everything open in my life. This declaration must become part of your spiritual routine. Write it where you see it every day. On the mirror, on the phone, on a sheet, on the fridge. Let it be everywhere as a reminder. The doors are open, nothing holds you anymore. And if you feel like continuing this walk, there are more prayers waiting for you. Other decrees, other spiritual codes. This channel is full of words that can feed your faith and keep you firm. But this one, the 777 with Saint Michael, you need to revisit it. You need to live it as a ritual of faith for 7 consecutive days. It is not superstition. It is principle. It is constancy. And constancy moves the spiritual world. Saint Michael is with you now and will be in all the next steps, as long as you keep the connection alive. Speak to him, ask him, thank him. He is your guardian, your defender. Now, before finishing for good, do this. Share this prayer with 7 people you know need it. Do not wait to feel like it. Do it as an act of faith, as a gesture of spiritual love. You can change someone's destiny with this simple send. Remember, blessings generate blessings. Multiplication begins with a seed, and you now carry a sacred seed. What will you do with it? Will you plant? Will you share, or let it die? Those who plant in faith harvest in miracle, and heaven is already watching your attitude. If you shared, if you stayed until here, if you lived every second of this prayer with your whole heart, then write now in the comments, I lived the miracle. I took possession of 777. I am sealed with Efatá. Write it as a spiritual marker, as if you were signing a contract with heaven. Because in a way it is exactly that. Words become decrees, and spiritual decrees do not return empty. They travel through the invisible world, cut atmospheres, overcome resistances, break limitations, and now they will act for you. You sealed this alliance. You touched the supernatural. And as a last thing, breathe deeply once more. Keep your eyes closed. Bring to your mind everything you desire to see transformed. Imagine it already accomplished. See the bills paid. See the paths open. See the proposals arriving. See the bank account flowing. See your family being restored. See health returning. See you smiling again. This is faith. Faith is not waiting to see. Faith is seeing before it happens. And you saw, you declared, you took possession. Now live as one who has already received. Because the miracle is not future, it is present. It has already begun. May Saint Michael accompany you, and guard you, and strengthen you. May his sword cut all evils. May his presence go ahead opening the paths. And may the Efatá decree remain alive in your life for all days. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Return here tomorrow. Return for 7 days. Return for each portal to open, because 7 is the number of perfection and you are on the path to spiritual perfection. So be it. Share, comment, return, and testify, because the impossible is already happening.